door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a something. I got nothing for you.
You got hella cash.
It's been one strange day.
Max? Chloe?
That's Rachel Amber.
She was my angel.
I had this same vision earlier in class. When I came out of it, I discovered I could reverse time.
Hello?
Hello.
The way we just creep on air every week. Hello?
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, guys. How are we doing?
Figuring out all the technical stuff. Please hold.
Anyway, hi guys. Welcome back to
Hello.
End Credits. I'm Katie, and this is Rebecca.
Hello, I'm Rebecca.
If you don't know us already, End Credits is where we talk about our favorite TV shows and movies and video games. Every week at 2 o'clock. And today we are doing one of the most influential video games probably ever, in my opinion, and in a lot of weird kids' opinion, I think.
Yep.
Life is Strange.
Yes, we are going to talk about Life is Strange. I love this game so much. I'm peeking. Hello.
Take a shot every time Rebecca says that she's peeking.
I just am scared of this audio stuff. It stresses me out a little
Rebecca
bit.
is peeking every
Okay,
single
I'm always
day.
peeking, you know. Okay,
Peaked
anyway.
in high school.
I did not. Okay, so Life is Strange is a cinematic, story-based video game created by Don't Nod and Square Enix. It came out in 2015, I believe.
2015.
2015, and it touches on themes of acceptance, loss, and regret. It follows the story of Max Caulfield, a teenage girl who through a traumatic experience discovers she has the power to reverse time. Yeah, so it successfully captivated a large audience during its release in 2015, and it sold in excess of 1.2 million copies in the first 6 months of its release.
Which is crazy.
Crazy.
But I think you can also attribute that to all the Let's Plays that people did. Like, when this thing came out, like, I remember, like, the first playthrough I ever watched was Jacksepticeye's playthrough.
Mine was Gen X Pen.
Oh. It's always Gen X Pen with you.
I
to
love
be
Gen
honest.
X Pen.
Yeah. So, so that's basically what we're going to be talking about today.
Yep.
And our first song of the day is my pick.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, I have a lot of my picks today for some reason. This is Anthems for a 17-year-old Girl.
Yes. By Broken Social Scene.
Take a listen.
Guys, my Spotify is lagging. Bring me back. Bring me back. Technical difficulties. My Spotify is glitching out right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Don't even worry.
Anyway, guys, let me
This
tell
has
you about
literally
my
never
day.
happened before.
So, yeah,
Hold on.
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
Would you like my laptop?
It's okay. Wait, hold on. I think I got it. I think we got it. Hold on. Ready? And go. Give me your laptop. Give me your laptop right now.
Oh my god, that's like the first time this has ever
This has
happened.
never happened before.
Guys, this is all what live
Welcome to live productions
production
because...
is about, I guess.
Oh, ow. Sorry, guys.
Nothing ever goes right for us. It's been a very chaotic day for a
It
lot
really
of
has.
us. Like, I don't know what is in the air right now, but like, I'm getting sick, and Rebecca, Spotify is lagging.
Like, what's going on? Okay, ready? Take 3. Go.
Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I liked you for that. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I liked you for that. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I liked you for that. Now you're all gone, got your makeup on, and you're not coming back. Can't you come back? Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I like you for that. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I liked you for that. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I liked you for that. Now you're all gone, got your makeup on, and you're not coming back. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your breath. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your breath. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your breath. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under my window. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, dream about me. Park that car, drop that phone, 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 park that car, drop that phone. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I liked you for that. Now you're all gone, got your makeup on, and you're not coming back.
We're back.
We're back.
Ugh, guys. Sorry for the technical
That was
difficulties.
insane.
Like, I don't know why that
I just love how
decided
you're
to
like,
happen.
"Put me back on the screen."
Just put me back up there.
Put me
like,
back on the screen.
I'm not gonna let you guys listen to silence. I'm gonna be real. If there's technical difficulties, you're gonna see them. And you know what? It's just the way it is. Okay,
It's just the way things go.
we're gonna get into the plot of Life is Strange and talk about each episode individually and take you through what happens, mostly what happens, because there's so much that happens.
The plot is insane, and I didn't realize like how
Yeah.
insane it was. It's not as bad as the Five Nights at Freddy's plot, I will tell you now.
Should be
but
less confusing.
This is a choice-based game, right? So you get different outcomes depending on what choices you make and if you even like successfully make those choices. Because sometimes there's like if you don't make like a certain dialogue choice, then somebody will like die or something like that. So
Yeah.
it's pretty intense. So we're just gonna go through each episode. There's about 5, right? 5 episodes.
Yeah, there's 5 episodes.
It's like episodic gameplay.
Yes.
And we're just gonna we'll talk about like whatever choices that we think are like big choices and what we chose or like what we.
Okay, we have 8 minutes to talk about 3 of the episodes, so let's start speed running. Why don't we? Okay, it starts on October 7th. Max is at school. She's in a photography class. She's a photography student, right?
She's such a nerd.
She's weirdo. And then whatever, things happen in class, not important. She goes to the bathroom for like some privacy or whatever, I don't know, to pee. Like, I don't know.
People are just so loud. And
she's
all
overstimulated.
The popular girls are just so annoying.
So she goes to the bathroom. She takes a picture of a blue butterfly that's sitting on a bucket. And then these people barge in, and it's this blue-haired lady and this white man with brown hair. And
isn't he blonde? Dirty blonde.
Sorry,
whatever.
I'm in the middle.
Argue with you.
And then the blue-haired lady ends up getting shot by the white man because she tried to blackmail him for drugging her at a party the night before or whatever.
Really? That's what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. I thought it was like she was her drug dealer, his drug dealer.
I don't quite know, but that's what it said on
that's crazy.
On my research.
I never actually clocked that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, and then Max reaches out to like stop him, and she finds herself back in the classroom, and she's like, "Wait, what happened?" And the exact same things are happening. The exact same exactly what happened before. Groundhog Day. So it's happening the same thing, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" So I need to go back to the washroom and get this girl, like save her. Like, don't, save her.
That's my Pookie.
So that's my Pookie. Let me try and save that girl. So she like uses a hammer to break the fire alarm and then like sets off the fire alarm, so then they get out of the bathroom, and then she doesn't end up getting shot. Woohoo! Which is awesome. And then soon after, she discovers that this girl was her childhood best friend. Chloe. Right, Chloe. I can start saying her name now. But Max ended up like moving away or something, so they like distanced, but now they're like rekindling their friendship, right? So throughout the episode, Max is just like passing out and like having visions a lot, like visions of like a deadly storm attacking their town, which is like Arcadia Bay in Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Oregon. Arcadia Bay.
Yeah. So and then she just has these crazy visions, and then Chloe is like, "Wait, hold on. I think this might be related to your time traveling powers." Because she did tell Chloe about the powers and was like, "I literally saw you die in the bathroom. I literally saw you get shot."
The thing about that is Chloe just like believes her.
Yeah. Like Chloe's like, "Yeah, okay, cool."
I think she needs like a little bit of convincing, but it doesn't take much.
It really doesn't.
She's like, "Okay, girl, I get you."
Anyway, and so I think she okay, at first she doesn't believe her, but then it suddenly starts snowing. And it's like a sunny day, and it like doesn't snow there, and then it suddenly starts snowing, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, wait, this storm is like actually gonna happen." You're having visions of the future. That's what's going on. Anyway, at the end of the episode, there's like this random mysterious shot of a bunch of red folders, and then one of them says Rachel Amber on it, which is a missing girl in their town. Okay? That's how the first episode ends. On to the next one.
Okay, so episode 2, Out of Time. On October 8th, Max tries to find out more about her ability to rewind time. She finds out the reason for one of her classmates, Kate's, sudden change of mood and behavior, and people are bullying her for a video that has been spread online. It's a very, like, X-rated kind of video, but she was actually drugged by Nathan, like the white guy who shot Chloe.
That guy's a menace.
At a party. He's a menace.
Like, can he give it
what
up?
he deserves. Anyway... So the first like major decision that you get to make is to talk to Kate, and you have 2 decisions: tell her to go to the police, and tell her to gather more proof. Which one? Like, would you
tell her to go to the police? I'm not going to be like, you don't have enough proof. Actually, I remember when I made this decision, I was thinking about it a lot, but I think I was just like, go to the police. Hello.
Mm-hmm. I chose to gather more proof. Because the way that she responded to that, like, actually was kind of, like, encouraging, I think. She was just like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Because also, you go to the police.
Yeah.
Nathan Prescott is one of those archetypes where, like, he owns this town kind of thing. Like, I thought Kate would not stand a chance. You know what I mean? Like, it's like real life in that way.
You have 3 minutes.
Okay. So So later on, if you, oh, by the way, Kate actually tries to jump off a roof at a certain point, and that's a huge bunch of choices, and you have to choose the right ones, and if you choose all the right ones, she comes down from the ledge. Did you end up doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I literally I Googled it
Yeah.
to make sure that I did everything right. So the next major decision is not that important. I'm going to be so honest.
If it's not, glance over it, girl.
Yeah. Okay,
There's
episode
so
3,
much
Chaos
to
Theory.
go over.
Max and Chloe's investigation into Rachel Amber's disappearance, and we figure out that Rachel Amber is actually Chloe's friend as well.
Yes.
And so led them to break into Blackwell Academy after dark. That's the school that they all go to, searching for answers. While inside the office, Max looks for school's files on Kate, Nathan Prescott, Rachel Amber, Chloe Warren, which is her other friend, and herself. And then they discover disturbing scribbles where Rachel in the dark room is written repeatedly. Now they have the information that they need. They decide to leave, but not before Chloe opens a drawer of the principal's desk to discover $5,000 in an envelope marked handicapped fund. Chloe wants to steal the money so that she can repay Frank Bowers, who is a drug dealer, right?
Drug dealer, but he was involved with Rachel Amber, which we will get into later.
So Max has the option allowing her to do so. So you have the option to steal the money or not steal the money. What do you do?
I did not steal the money. Are you kidding?
No, I'm too big of a
handicapped
guilty
fund? Are you kidding? And then, listen, you don't steal the money, and Chloe just, like, is so angry at you for it for the rest of the game. And I'm like, what is this game trying to teach me?
That stealing is good.
Stealing from handicapped people.
It's great.
Like,
especially
guys,
if you have a crush on the girl that you're friends with.
Like, I'm
you
not
want to impress her.
like, I'm not gonna do that.
No.
Why would I choose that? And then she's like, oh, you suck. Ugh. Guys,
You're so uncool, Shakabrah.
she's always saying, like, oh, the dialogue in this game is awful, but it's so good.
So that's basically episode 3. There's a bunch of stuff also including like Chloe's stepdad, David, who is like this ex-military guy.
I have one thing that's important. In this episode, at the end of this episode, we find out that Max has even more powers. So she's able to like look at old pictures and like travel back to that time. Mm-hmm. And she can like change the narrative. Like she can change the past in this alternate timeline. Hello. Mm-hmm. So
that part of the game confused me.
It confuses
so
me
bad,
too,
and
honestly.
it was just so unnecessary. I was like, why are we doing this?
So important thing to note is Chloe's father died in a car accident, right? And so Max goes back in time and like tries to like prevent this from happening. So she like steals his keys and like does all this like sneaky stuff to like make sure he doesn't get into that car accident. And then this episode ends with
we travel back to the future as Max, right?
Yeah.
And Chloe is in a wheelchair.
Like
she is paralyzed from like the neck down.
Yeah.
Because she got into an accident.
And you know what? That's what you get for stealing from handicapped people. Like, to be honest.
Karma. Instant
like
karma.
It hit her like a truck.
Yeah, literally. She did get hit by a truck.
Anyway. Okay. We have more to talk about, but we're gonna go into our next song now, which is from the soundtrack, and I love this song because I discovered it from the game, and I was like, wow, this is great. This is called Something Good by Alt J.
Which is the same people who did the Left Hand Free, which sounds so different, by the way.
Yeah, anyway. Enjoy!
something good. Oh, something good tonight. Make me forget about you for now. 48,000 seeds, beats and rolls, my memories of you. Now that I'm fully clean, the matadors no more distract from view. Get high, hit the floor before you go. Matador, estocada, you're my blood sport. 48,000 seeds, bleeds and rolls, my memories of you. Now that I am clean, matador is no more distract from view. But something good, oh something good, oh something good, oh something good tonight. Made me forget about you for now.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you like this song or what? Be honest. Be honest. Did you like it or what?
Okay, guys, so we gotta keep going. We're on episode 4.
Guys, this game is like
Dark Room.
low key too much to talk about in 50 minutes. It's way too much. There's so much happening. Okay. Episode 4, which is called Dark Room. Okay. So,
After Sam, who is Sam?
I literally don't know.
Max. After Max
Sam?
gets out of that alternative timeline, she's just like, she's like, okay, no, we're not doing this. And she goes back to the regular timeline.
Yes.
She decides not to tell Chloe about the timeline.
Yes.
And so they do a lot of sneaking around.
They
a lot
are
of-
such
a lot
sneaks
of
and creeps.
sleuthing to find a bunch of clues. And so after like they break into Frank's house, who's like the drug dealer, they find the client list. They head back to Chloe's house and they start to evaluate the clues they found. The clues lead them to an abandoned barn owned by Nathan Prescott's family.
Yes.
They enter through a side opening and examine it closer, finding hidden stairs. And they break a padlock to the floor, covering the stairs using some rope. Why do we care? And they find like get downstairs and they find a massive door with a keypad. They manage to get the correct combination and they enter an underground bugger full of photo equipment.
It's
they
crazy.
find binders with photos of girls who are like in very vulnerable positions, including Kate. And Rachel,
So it's like, whoa.
the missing girl.
And then they find a binder that has Victoria's name on it, which Victoria is like
the mean girl.
the mean girl
She's
at school.
like the mean preppy girl, and she's very mean to Max, and
Yeah.
we don't like her, and then we still slowly start to like her because we feel bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of like feel bad for her, and then you're like, okay, I guess we are
Yeah.
rooting for this character
And so
now.
one of the photos in there is of Rachel appearing to be knocked out forever in the junkyard, which is like Chloe's spot that she would go to
With Rachel.
With Rachel, and
Yes.
also by herself when Rachel was gone to like think and like smash bottles and stuff. And so they've realized that like this is like a spot. So they rush back to the junkyard and they dig in the spot and that like they saw Rachel's like
The
posing
picture?
body in, and they find out that she's in the ground.
They
She's
find her
gone.
buried there.
And it's so gut wrenching.
It is.
Because
It's a
Chloe
terrible
is just like
scene.
screaming. She's like, "What? No!" Like she was always so convinced that Rachel was just missing. Like she ran away. Like because Rachel was always talking about running away with Chloe, right? And that's just not what happened.
Yep.
So later that evening. Well, but still, they all still think, by the way, that Nathan is the one who's doing all this.
Yeah.
They think that Nathan is the one who's doing it because it was in his barn, it was under the ground, whatever. So they decide to get revenge on him. So there's funny enough, there's an end of the world party. And in search of Nathan, assuming that he plans to target Victoria next because her name was on the next binder.
Yes.
She then tries to warn Victoria, Max tries to warn Victoria of the danger she is in, and then if you were nice to Victoria the whole time, she will not choose to be like enemies with you and she'll believe you. If you were mean to her the whole time, she will not believe you and she'll be like, you get out of my face.
Yeah.
And then she will tell Max that Nathan isn't at the party. So like he's not at this party. He's not trying to target Victoria.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
No, I'm just giving you a chance to talk.
I didn't really have much.
That's okay.
to add,
Okay.
sorry.
So he's not anywhere in the building, but Mr. Jefferson is.
Oh,
and Mr.
freak.
Jefferson is the photography teacher. Guys, he's the photography teacher, and there's something in the basement that has to do
Whoa.
with Victoria. Anyway, we're gonna get there. So Mr. Jefferson appears and shares his disappointment with Max that she did not enter this like photo everyday heroes contest, whatever. After the announcement, this like some sort of announcement of like a winner of this contest, the two leave the building. Just after they leave the building, Chloe gets a message from Nathan saying that there will be no evidence of Rachel Amber once he is done. So Max and Chloe hurry to the junkyard where Rachel's body was left, and she arrives at Rachel's burial site to find that it's still intact, but while approaching the site, Max is suddenly injected with a sedative from behind, and she loses consciousness.
This scene is crazy.
And she tries really hard to shout a warning to Chloe, and Chloe realizes there's a threat and attempts to attack, but is shot, killing her.
Yeah.
And witnessing this, Max attempts to rewind, but she fails, and Mr. Jefferson's face becomes visible as Max loses consciousness. It was Mr. Jefferson the whole time. And this is like this is a plot twist. Like, they didn't even try to foreshadow that it could be him. Like, it's him, and it's crazy.
One of the first lines in the game, when you wake up and you're in the photography class, there is foreshadowing, which I don't know how I didn't realize earlier, but when I was researching for this, I found it. And he was like, he said something like, I could literally like tie you up and like take pictures of you and like no one would even notice or something like that. It was like, it was not that, but it was like something
like that
along the lines, and I was like,
where it's like super obvious.
Yeah, it was like so blatantly obvious, but you just don't put it together.
This guy freaks me out.
He's
like,
so
I hate
weird.
Him. It's him and David from The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Most evil men on the planet in video game history, honestly. All right, episode 5, Polarized.
Okay. Ooh,
Get
episode
it?
5.
Polaroid, polarized. Go ahead.
You ate with that. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. So we open up with Max in the dark room, right? She's tied up in the chair. Her legs and her arms are tied to the chair like this.
Like she's
So
sitting
she
in a
can't
chair.
move.
She's
Yes.
tied to it.
Okay. So the only way for Max to like get out of the situation is to like go back in time into like another alternate universe reality thing. There's too many like different timelines. It's so confusing when you're actually playing the game. I don't quite get this whole part of it, but yeah. Sorry, I scrolled through the script and now I don't know where I am.
There's just too much information.
This
So,
script is 15 pages long.
if Max decided not to warn Victoria at the end of the world party, she will find herself alone. But if she warned Victoria and Victoria believed her, then Max will notice her unconscious and tied up on the floor.
Which has never happened to me in a gameplay. Victoria does not believe me. Not once.
I hate her too much.
No,
I actually hate her too
why would I be nice to her the whole game?
And the only way out is for Max to go back in time through a nearby photograph of what Jefferson had taken when she was drugged.
Yes.
She manages. Who's she? Max?
Yes.
Okay.
Who is she?
She manages to free her right leg and pull a nearby trolley that contains the photo towards her and focuses on it. She succeeds in traveling back to the point where Jefferson is photographing her. He walks off to get a stronger dose to keep her still. As he returns to her, Max struggles, which results in her kicking away a nearby trolley and soaking Jefferson's photos with the drugs.
And this guy's like an OCD freak about his photos.
Yeah.
So he starts freaking out.
This enrages Jefferson before he proceeds to dose Max, making her fall unconscious again. As a result of this, a minor change is made to the timeline due to Max ruining Jefferson's photos. Max ends up where she was before, in the dark room with her hand still in the chair. But Max notices a new set of photos on the trolley and now spies one where she appears to be more alert. If Victoria is with her, she will regain consciousness and Max will have the opportunity to talk to her. She uses the photo to go back in time to that moment. In this more alert state, she is able to listen to Jefferson as he reveals his scheme.
Yeah.
I love when people talk out loud.
I know, like, why are you saying,
stop
like, you're
talking
spoiling
out
it?
loud.
Okay, to make this, like, make a little bit more sense, what she's doing is, like, there's a bunch of pictures of Max in the dark room, I'm pretty sure is what's happening. I haven't played this in a little while, but it's kind of like Groundhog Day to the moment that she's already in. So she's not traveling back to, like, long ago. She's traveling back to, like, she's learning new information, trying everything out, learning new information, going back to the start.
Yeah, like it's just like going over and over and changing little things over and over again.
So that she learns more about what to do in the situation. That's what's happening.
Yeah. So, so we also figure out that Nathan Prescott is dead. Like Jefferson killed him.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Yeah, and it will be the perfect scapegoat for Jefferson to get away with his evil deeds.
That's crazy.
And it reveals that the Prescott family, who have unknowingly been helping Jefferson with his scheme, will face the consequences if Nathan's actions ever got out to public. So all this stuff is being revealed, but soon while Jefferson walks away to study his new photo set, Max uses a moment to go back in time through a picture of a class selfie. Which was what she took at the beginning of the game, I think. And as soon as she's back in Jefferson's class at the start of the week, so this is all in the span of 1 week, by the way, she finds herself at the start of the game. And then she gets David involved, who is Chloe's stepdad, and then David figures out where he is, and they fight Jefferson and whatever.
It's a whole big fiasco.
So basically, Max basically finds a way to get Jefferson.
Get him.
And
she gets
lock him away. Lock him up.
Lock him up.
Like, it's
real.
a huge thing. Like, we can't get into everything that she does. But doing this process of going back in time, letting people know, and changing things, it helps.
Effect.
It's the butterfly effect, and it helps her get out of the situation that she finds herself in. And it gets Jefferson arrested. And Nathan also gets arrested. The police find Rachel's body, and Max wins the Everyday Hero contest, which ends up making her leave to San Francisco.
Yeah.
So we find out that it's October 11th, and Arcadia Bay is finally safe. Max is relieved, but then we find out that all is not well. And the storm is still coming.
Yes.
Because there is one thing that was always supposed to happen in order to make sure that this storm just didn't come, and it was Chloe dying.
Yes.
Chloe has always had to die. And so at the very end of the game, everything is fixed, but the storm is still coming. And Max has to choose between saving Chloe, and destroying her entire town and killing probably a bunch of people too.
Probably everybody.
And then just letting Chloe get shot by Nathan and saving the rest of the town.
So pretty much what happens here is, like, we've just played this entire game. Like, hours and hours and days and weeks of my life has gone into this game. And then you're telling me that I either have the choice to just, like, keep everything that I've done in this game.
Yeah.
Or essentially go back to the very beginning and just have none of it ever happen. Which is such, like, a reality trip.
And also,
I was sitting there like
you keep in mind during all of this like storyline between Chloe and Max has progressed to the point where they're in love. Like Chloe loves Max and Max loves Chloe. So it's like choosing between this girl that you love, that you've lost contact with, and now you finally have back, and you've gone through all of this stuff together.
This is a love story, by the way.
Yeah. It's a sapphic love story.
It is.
And I love them. So you had to choose between Arcadia Bay and
Yeah.
Chloe. What did you choose?
Okay, guys.
I know what you chose, but
Do you?
did you?
I chose to sacrifice Chloe.
Really?
Yeah. Like, sorry, but
Okay.
in my view, it's like you're either losing this one person or you're losing everybody and everything
Yeah.
that you've ever known. Because, like, this whole town, you're gonna destroy the entire place. That's gonna, like, have insane butterfly effect stuff going on in the entire world. Wow, that man is carrying a big thing.
Down a flight of stairs. Anyway, yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that. For me,
For me personally.
listen, I think I just did both. Like I tried both options, but I really loved Warren.
Gasp. Gasp. I've like never even heard this side of the narrative. Okay, so you can either choose to like have your love interest be Chloe or
Warren.
Warren.
I never chose it to be Warren, but like because I knew it was wrong. Like I never chose to love Warren, like Max to get with Warren because I knew it was wrong. I
Yeah.
knew that's not what the game creators wanted. They just put that in for I don't know why.
Yeah.
For the straight girls, I guess. But there was something just so nerdy and endearing about him, and I just really liked it.
That's so funny. Okay, so, what did you do then?
The thought of just like killing him, and also like Chloe's family was there. Well, I guess David survived.
Everybody's entire family is there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, not Max's, actually. Not
Yeah.
Max's. Because
Not
Max
Max's.
moved from wherever.
But I don't know. Like, I guess I didn't really know enough of the people. I just felt really bad because Kate was there and she was finally like healing.
Yeah.
And like there was just, and they like show all these people in this like while they're preparing for the storm, right? And they all look so scared and nervous and stuff. And I think I picked saving the town over Chloe.
Okay, so we did choose the
Yeah,
same thing.
we did
Okay,
choose the
sorry, you
same
just
thing.
worded it differently that I was like,
No,
wait, hold on.
I think I chose that first, but then I did do it on alternate.
Yeah.
Like I saved right before that, and then I just picked Chloe instead, just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And if you pick Chloe, then you drive out of Arcadia Bay, and it's destroyed.
I've never even seen that ending.
You pick. Oh, because you never picked Chloe.
Yeah, no.
No, like you drive with Chloe out of Arcadia Bay. And you move, like you're moving somewhere else.
Wow.
And the whole place is destroyed. And like,
That's
I don't even
crazy.
think we see any people. Like, I think, because it's a huge, by the way,
Yeah.
this, like I'm talking, this storm is a huge
Because-
tornado.
yeah,
like, it is a
because
huge hurricane.
Me with my finger up, like, actually, it gets stronger every single time she, like, goes back and, like, messes with
Yeah.
reality
Yeah.
timeline. It gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So, by the end of the game, she has messed up.
Big time.
She's messed up big time. She's done too much.
Yeah. And if you choose to sacrifice Chloe, I think actually Chloe does say, just do it.
Yeah.
Just let me die.
I think
like
that's...
I think she does say something about like everything that's happened is because of me, because you saved me. You can't do that. And then you still, sometimes people are just like, I don't care, Chloe. I'm gonna pick you anyway.
Yeah, no, that's...
And then you drive out, and she seems to be fine with that.
Yeah, that's why I picked that, because if you're gonna be like, okay, it's different if she's like, please don't do this.
Yeah, she's like, I don't wanna
you need
die.
you need to be with me, whatever. If she's like, no, just sacrifice me, I swear it's okay. Then okay,
All right, girl.
okay, you didn't make it that difficult for me. It is a really hard scene though. It's very emotional.
Yeah. But you
yeah.
think about it now, right? Because the new one just came out. There's a new like.
I'm so
Strange
excited
that
to play
just came out
it.
with Max and Chloe.
It's not
And-
Chloe.
No, like sorry. Let me rephrase that. With Max.
Yes.
And they mention Chloe. She's still alive. So the canon ending. Think about it for a second. Like the canon ending is that Chloe. She chose Chloe.
She's still alive. What do you mean she's still alive?
Well,
She's
in the
dead.
second game,
Yeah.
right? There's David. David shows up. David makes a cameo.
Did you watch gameplay?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
David
so.
makes a cameo, and he talks about Max and Chloe to the two boys that are like the main characters of this second game. He talks to Max and Chloe or about them, like they're still
Dang.
alive. And in the third game, or in this new installment with Hazmat,
What?
that has Max as the main character. I don't know much about it, but Chloe is mentioned in the, like, she's still alive.
Oh, but do you think it depends on, like, remember when you play, like, the second installment of the game, or, like, whatever? Because the new game that just came out is technically, like, the fourth one or whatever.
Yeah.
But every time you play a new game, it says, like, did you choose to sacrifice Chloe or Arcadia Bay? Do you think it depends on whichever one they picked?
Maybe. I actually didn't know. I didn't think about that.
I watched the first video that Gen X Pen released.
Of the new game?
Of the new game.
Okay.
And hers, they said that Chloe was dead because
she picked Arcadia Bay.
Yes, because one of the characters was like, what's the deal with that blue-haired girl you keep in your wallet? And then there was, like, a choice where it was like, oh, like, she died.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's not the canon ending.
Yeah,
okay. Because I was thinking about that, I was like,
yeah, like, wait, hold on.
Maybe there's actually no choice. Like, she just lives.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I would have picked for her to live, but also, and this is spoilers for the new game. Please plug your ears or turn down your thing.
I'm turning off my headphones. Don't spoil it.
No, it's literally just a small one.
Okay, fine.
And if she's dead, then it's fine. But apparently, and this might be not true, because I just saw this on Twitter, and Twitter lies, but apparently, if Chloe did live, they broke up.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Because
if Chloe lived, they broke up. What do you mean they broke up?
People were pissed about that when the game first came out.
They can't break up.
Because
Chloe, like, Max, why do I keep calling her Sam? Max sacrificed an entire town for this girl, and you're telling me that they broke.
That's
Girls,
crazy.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, people were really pissed off about that when the game first came out.
I really hope that's not true.
I'm not quite sure.
100%. I'm going to start watching the new game eventually, but I want to wait till, like, all of it's out.
Yep.
You know? Anyway, guys, so we're going to go to our final
Our last song. And you know what? I'll use any excuse to play Phoebe Bridgers. So we're listening to Phoebe Bridgers next. This is I Know the End by Phoebe Bridgers. Yippee!
Yippee!
This computer's in my way. Okay, enjoy!
Somewhere in Germany, but I can't place it. Man, I hate this part of Texas. Close my eyes, fantasize. 3 clicks and I'm home. When I get back, I'll lay around. Then I'll get up and lay back down. Romanticize a quiet life. There's no place like my room. But you had to go. I know, I know, I know. Like a wave that crashed and melted on the shore. Not even the burnouts are out here anymore. And you had to go. I know, I know, I know. Out in the park we watched the sunset, talking on a rusty swing set. After a while you went quiet and I got mean. I'm always pushing you away from me, but you come back with gravity. And when I call, you come home, a bird in your teeth. So I gotta go. I know, I know, I know. When the sirens sound, you'll hide under the floor. But I'm not gonna go down with my hometown in a tornado. I'm gonna chase it. I know, I know, I know. I gotta go now. I know, I know, I know. Driving out into the sun, let the ultraviolet cracked lips, windows down, scream along to some America First rap country song. A slaughterhouse, an outlet mall, slot machines, fear of God, windows down, heater on, big bolt of lightning hanging low over the coast. Everyone's convinced it's a government drone or an alien spaceship. Either way, we're not alone. I'll find a new place to be from, a haunted house with a picket fence to float around and ghost my friends. No, I'm not afraid to disappear. The billboard said the end is near. I turned around, there was nothing there. Yeah, I guess the end is here.
Katie told me to turn it down when
Guys.
she starts breathing into the mic, and
No, because listen, I don't think
I was having a
anybody
great
wants to
time.
see that.
I want to listen to it.
Rebecca, show the audience what you did.
I was jamming out back here.
She went. There was a lyric, and she said, "Turn around." There's
turn
nothing,
around,
and this is Rebecca did.
There was nothing there. I literally turned
Yes,
around
what do
and
we
there's
not
not a
know?
single thing there. So I don't know.
Anyways, guys, that's the end of today's episode.
Yep.
We have no idea what we want to do next week.
Don't know.
We have exhausted all of our good ideas in the first 4 weeks.
Yeah. We have 2 more shows left. 2 more
Yes,
episodes.
2 more weeks left.
So
2 more shows. And so if you follow us on Instagram at Spirit Live.
No.
What? At End Credits Live.
Yes.
At End Credits Live. We're going to probably put up a poll. And if you feel so inclined to tell us what you want to see,
you better feel inclined.
you better
Please,
feel inclined.
Get on that
because
incline.
We need ideas.
We need ideas, and we want to cover stuff that you guys want to watch.
If anybody's listening.
My parents are.
Okay.
Mom, Dad, tell me what you want me to talk about. Ratatouille? I don't know.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any idea of what you want to do, please let us know.
Yep.
At End Credits Live.
Anything. TV show, movie, video game.
As long as we know enough about it, really, we will do it.
Yeah.
So
I'll do my research.
give us your thoughts.
Yippee.
All right,
we have
guys.
15
There are about 10 seconds left. Any last words?
I love Phoebe Bridgers.
I love Phoebe Bridgers.
New album when? Okay, anyway.
Okay, bye, guys.